Hey guys, today I'm going to share with you a really handy tool that can help you get to fluency in a Romance language in 3 months. This is called conjugamos.com, and this is really great for learning Romance or European languages like Spanish, Portuguese, French, Italian, any European language that uses conjugations, which is so many of them, including German. And what are conjugations? These are verbs, basically, like I go, we eat. In English, there are two separate words, like a pronoun and then the verb. But in Romance languages, they just put it all together. They just take the verb and change the ending of it. And that's how they make their verbs. And the reason that this is so effective in getting fluent in a language is because verb conjugations are the meat and potatoes of language communication. Think about it. These verbs make up about 50% of our communication. I go, he is, we are, she is dancing, all of that. Imagine just being able to whip those up in the language you're learning without even thinking. That is the data entry part of learning a new language, is just memorizing these verbs. So this website basically just drills you in them, and that is why it is so effective. And I love it because you can do this in your free time. Like even when you're on the subway, on your commute, you can just open this website and start practicing your conjugations. Duolingo and Babbel, those are great, but they don't specialize in verb conjugations the way that this app does. If you just do 5 minutes of this app daily for 3 months, your progress will be turbocharged and you won't even have to think about it to say these verb actions to express yourself. So without further ado, let me take you through the website and show you it. So first you're going to create an account right here. You're going to be a student. Yeah, and fill out your info and your password. So say you've already done that, we can log in. And they've changed the interface a little bit. We're going to go straight here to library in the top right. And let's say we're learning Spanish. And this method is appropriate probably for intermediates, I would say. If you're a beginner, you can start with this right off the bat as well, but I'd probably recommend at least like 5 Duolingo lessons or something like that for you to get a feel for verb conjugations. But yeah, so first we're going to see how it's organized, all the different verb tenses and types. So in languages, we have regular verbs that conjugate regularly the same way. And then the irregular verbs, which are more of the commonly used verbs, like I am, we are, he is. But you don't have to get to those till later. I think it's better to start with the regular verbs first. So these are verbs like I dance, she eats, he runs, things like that. And once we're in our lesson, we want to start probably with flashcards. This will help you review the verbs before you get quizzed on them, is why. If you're feeling confident already in your verb knowledge, then go ahead to that graded practice. But let's start with the flashcards just to brush up. So here it's asking, how do you say to open in Spanish? And if you need a hint, you can just click the card, flip it, and it'll show you all the conjugations for you to study it right here. Yo abro, tú abres, él abre, nosotros abrimos. And this is I open, you open, he, she opens, we open. This is in Spain, you guys open, and then they open. Yeah. And you can say, okay, I know this well now. Oh, let me go. To attend, like an event. So we can flip the card again. Yo asisto, tú asistes, Él asiste. Asistir. And now we can say, okay, you don't know it. Just curious what would happen there. But yeah, so do that for a while just to drill all of the regular verbs, because that's what we're going to get quizzed on now. Once you're feeling comfortable with those verbs, you can go back to the library, the verbs, and you can try the graded practice. So let's see here. Let's set it to 1 minute just for this video, so you can get an idea. Usted limpiar. So you are cleaning. And if you don't know the answers, you can just type something. If you need to put an accent, you can type here. Let's just type in something. Oh, it'll give you the right answer. So now you can type in the right answer, limpia. Shakira y Lola borrar. Shakira and Lola are erasing. So you can just write something wrong. It'll correct you, borran. Jorge y yo subir. So Jorge y yo, that is we, like nosotros. So how do you conjugate nosotros? For subir, it would be subimos. Check answer. Yay, we got it right. Our time's running up. Vosotros vendéis. Really reaching on this one. Yes, okay. So yeah, and you can just drill yourself for 1 minute or however much time you have. And even 1 minute helps a ton. Yeah. Because you're getting that practice in, you're drilling your brain. So yeah, I suggest you, oh, and here if you want to customize, this is getting more fancy, you can pick the verbs. You can choose to focus just on 3 verbs, for example, just the AR verbs, just the ER verbs. Yeah, if you really want to focus your learning. Or certain pronouns, like maybe you want to take out vosotros because a lot of people don't want to learn for Spain, which is really fair. And then we're just doing present tense here. Anyways, that's more fancy stuff. But yeah, check this out. Trust me, even 1 minute every day will really turbocharge you just memorizing the conjugations. And then you'll be able to say things like, she eats, I go, we are, he is, she cleans, things like that. You'll be able to pull out without even thinking, just by drilling this for 1 or 2 minutes a day. Happy learning. Again, this website is conjuguemos.com. This is not sponsored or anything. Honestly, when I was learning Spanish, this is how I got fluent in like 6 months. So as I just spammed this website as a teenager. It's been around, I think, for like over 15 years or something. And it is truly a secret weapon to learning languages. Okay, enjoy. Let me know if any questions.